Hey y'all, Sarah Abraham here, coming to you live, well, not live, on video, from Hendersonville, Tennessee, my home office here, and I'm continuing my series on using your existing retail management skills towards building your own successful online business from home. So here it is, dun dun dun, it's time for your annual review. I know. And I'm going to tell you, every annual review that I've ever had as a manager has involved some sort of section on self-analysis and goal setting. Sounds great, right? How can you be more proactive? How did you achieve the goals that you set for the past year or that the company set for you the past year? And what do you need to do to work on the coming year? And while your overall review and incidentally your raise, if you actually do get one, if you're lucky enough to get one, are tied to the overall performance of the store, it does at least provide an annual opportunity for you to individually reflect on your own personal goals and aspirations and to analyze your role as a leader, as a coach, as a manager, and as well as your future with that particular company. Let me ask you, is that really enough? Okay. A year is a long time to go before determining if you're reaching your goals, or rather, their goals for you. Networkers, the most successful ones anyway, are dedicated students of self-development. Most leaders have impressive self-development material libraries. I have quite a few books. Here's a good example, seven-figure earner Ray Higdon, who incidentally just, went from personal foreclosure to being a multi-millionaire in less than 5 years, along with his wife Jessica, have spoken about how despite their success, continue to spend upwards of $100,000 in a year for personal coaching for them and their business. Some essential reads that you may want to consider and that pretty much any successful entrepreneur and business owner have are Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill and The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. These are both two of my favorites. So let me ask you a question. How did your last review go? And is that what has sent you out to look for a new job now? I remember my very first department manager review years ago. And I did my required goals analysis and personal performance review. And the store that I had been working in, it was a big box retailer, a very well-known one, had been losing some sales for that particular market. And in the department before I took it over was doing terribly. And normally it's the type of product line that carries a big box retailer. And in the year I was there, I pulled unprecedented increased sales that they had never really seen in that particular location. And while still dealing with payroll cuts, to the point where I became the entire team for my department, where I had 5. Initially, I became the entire team, was working my own freight, where normally there would be a freight crew working it and had to actually go take some of my own product for my department off the truck. It was really, really bad, and still my department was doing excessive sales. But because the store overall wasn't doing as well as it should, and the rest of the store management team wasn't pulling its weight in their departments, we actually all got rated the same. We were a team. Put together by other managers, coincidentally. Other people made the decision that we belonged together in that area. We all got the same review score for that review, and we all got a satisfactory. Now, mind you, I was pulling 20% increases in my department every quarter, and I got a satisfactory because I was a member of that team. I was young, and I was livid, and I joked I felt I'd been thrown into a socialist state, that my hard work and effort was supposed to reflect upon the entire store, and in fact was carrying the bulk of the business for the store, and yet I got a satisfactory, and I was so angry, and it didn't take very long for me to go out and, sadly at that point, seek out another retail management job. And I did, and was actually quite happy with the company I landed with, and I learned a lot from them. A lot of the skills that they provided me I am now using in my own online business, and so I'm very grateful to them. But let me ask you, is that something that you want to do? Do you want to just go on to another job? Do you want to work for another company? Do you want to spend your time pursuing the vision and the goals of somebody else, or that somebody else sets for you? I mean, wouldn't your time be better spent in self-development, in self-analysis for yourself rather than somebody else, to serve your own personal goals and needs rather than what somebody else thinks you should be working towards? I mean, really and truly, time is short. And entrepreneurs and hourly wage workers, massive business, I mean, we all have the same 24 hours in a day, and we all have a set lifespan. So wouldn't your time be better spent pursuing what it is that you need and want? Wouldn't your self-analysis and development skills be better used for yourself? Now, there's a great resource tool that I do want to recommend that you check it out. And if you click the link below this video, it's going to take you and give you a little bit more information, and you can sign up to receive some information as well. And I encourage you to do that because it has some great mindset training and thinking about how to be an entrepreneur and utilize your skills for yourself and to build your own business, and how to teach others to do the same thing. And truly, isn't that what we really want to do when we're coaches and mentors and trainers? So definitely click the link below, and I do encourage you to leave comments, leave suggestions, if there's any kind of training that you would like me to do. If you have a question to ask me, I'd love to hear from you. So definitely click that link below, and I'll see you on the other side. Have a great day.